to another one. In this one, I will be looking at something that made me feel like, man, in the past 2 weeks, I've been striking gold, right? This is one of those fragrances that you see and then it disappears and you think maybe there's not enough hype around it. But when you get your hands on it, you're like, man, I've missed out on something real here. And it is Rifaaqat from Paris Corner, right? Yeah, Rifaaqat. So this is a clone of YSL's Babycat, and this stuff is good, man. This stuff is so good. So it's got a pressurized. Oh my goodness. So Paris Corner on this one have stepped it up a bit, you know. I think with the French Avenue and Latafa, everybody's stepping things up. I think French Avenue thought, you know what, they need to start doing stuff. Like, you know, from the presentation, it just looks classy. It looks the part, you know. So this is a smoky vanilla-y type of scent. That's how it comes off, right? The smokiness comes from the peppers, right? So it's got black pepper, right? So YSL Babycat is a release from Yves Saint Laurent. It's an oriental spicy. It's unisex, but as a guy, I really love this, and I don't think my wife would love something like this. With the type of spice and the smokiness, edginess of it. I don't think she'd like it. So released in 2022. The nose behind that is Dominic Rapion. And then the notes: black pepper, pink pepper, black pepper, elemi, and pink pepper, right? So lots and lots of pepper, you know, peppers in the top. The mid, you've got Olibanum, Saffron, Bourbon, Vanilla, Suede, and Cedar, right? So that's YSL Babycat, which is an inspiration for this. The note breakdown, a lot less pepper, just two. No, I think both of them, it's two peppers, essentially. Pink pepper, black pepper. So the top, black pepper, pink pepper, and elemi. And then the mid, you've got Olibanum and Saffron. And then vanilla and cedarwood, right? As compared to bourbon, vanilla with the Babycat, and suede and cedar, right? And this, man, this is a masterpiece. And for what I bought this for, this is niche level type of fragrance, right? So yeah, it's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece. I don't know why it's taking me so long ever since I saw this being flying around the, you know, the YouTube fragrance world. You know, it took me a while for me to get my hands on a bottle of this, and I'm quite impressed, right? I'm blown away. I'm blown away. This is a great fragrance. So the smokiness lasts, you know, for maybe I'd say half of the life of the fragrance on your skin, and then the vanilla-y spiciness sort of lingers towards the end, right? So I think in the first 4 hours or so, you'll get that, you know, smoky vanilla vibe. So it will be a bit polarizing in the beginning, but you know, people will be like, what's that? It's smoky, it's peppery, it's, you know, it's vanilla-y, it's interesting, right? So and then the sillage and just the projection initially, it's quite strong. So very strong. First 4 hours, you know, people will pick it up of you. That vanilla just always comes in. I can just feel it's just constantly coming through, and then that spiciness and that creates a smoky vibe to it. It's very nice, right? It's very niche level type of stuff, right? Smells very niche, right? And then weather-wise, this is I would class this as more a cold winter weather type of fragrance, right? But this is to me, this comes across as a special occasion type of fragrance. Date nights, important business meetings, you can put this on and just smell like this on that day, right? As a daily, it can be a bit too much, but you know what? If you have the attitude in, if you can pull it off, why not, right? And then price wise, the price is just something else, right? So for something like this, do not pay more than 800 rands, right? The best price you should aiming to pay for this? 500 rands, right? So be on the lookout. Do not pay more than 800 rands. But that doesn't mean that this is a cheap, terrible smelling, low quality fragrance. This is a high quality fragrance. This stuff smells very niche quality, right? It's very, very good. It's very, very good, and trust me on that one. With these Middle Eastern fragrances, sometimes you look at the price and you think it's bad. That is not the case. Trust me, that is not the case. This stuff is high quality oil, right? And in terms of age groups that I would recommend to wear this, I think late 30s, any guy, gents from your late 30s all the way to 50s. This is a gentlemanly, mature type of fragrance with a bit of playfulness from that sweet vanilla, but that peppery smokiness just keeps it gentlemanly and just like very alpha male, in a way, right? So yeah, so that's my take, right? I'm very, very excited. I'm looking forward to getting a couple of good ways out of this for those special meetings and all of that. So I look forward to wearing this. I'm glad I got it into my collection. It was one of those that had flown under the radar at some point, but yeah, I'm glad it's in my collection, and it came in a box that's very simple, not too much. I think very simplistic, like the bottle here, very classy, very high-end looking. The box sits like this inside, and the bottle is not magnetic or anything, just a heavy lid. And then you just close it in, and there you go. A masterpiece in a simple packaging, right? Rifaaqat from Paris Corner. Love, love, love it. Highly, highly recommend it, guys. I highly recommend this. It's a clone of a very expensive fragrance. I think a Babycat goes for anything between 5,000 and 6,000 for 100 mils compared to 800, right? So big difference, but trust me, you can go sample the original Babycat, come here, and then you'll make up your mind very quickly that this stuff is the real deal, right? So yeah, with that said, please like, subscribe. Till the next video, peace, over and out.